Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating or not. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay. Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Is it here in deck number 2? Or is your story or message here in deck number 3? Is your story or message here? Okay, so I hope you have made your selection. We'll go ahead and get started with deck number 1. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, and Page of Cups. All right, so overall energy, I feel like you guys are coming out of like a dark place, or like you have been overwhelmed or feeling trapped or stuck and just not knowing what to do about your situation, or not knowing how to vocalize something that you were feeling or going through. But I feel like you're coming out of that phase. I feel like something had to happen where you needed to have some sort of, like, in regards to your thoughts, like you had to transform or transmute that energy into something else, or just basically seeing something from a different perspective. But it's like you still had to go through some sort of mental transformation to get there. And I feel like that stress is being released that you were holding. Now, I also feel that something else could be going on, or, could be current or past, where someone around you was being manipulative and putting things in your ear and making you doubt your abilities or your gifts or something that you were wanting to do. And I feel like you're no longer allowing that person to dictate your actions. So I feel like you are allowing spirit to guide you now. And you might not, know exactly what's going to happen once you reach your destination, but at least I feel like you're just kind of letting your guards down or opening up to spirit and allowing spirit to guide you. Something also could be going on with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe also a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But seems like you may have set some boundaries with someone, or maybe someone set boundaries with you. But either way, it looks like this is the energy of someone who's ready to confront a situation, or ready to confront their fears. I feel like someone, I feel like you might be taking action towards something, but still protective of your feelings. Like something made you have to have thick skin. And so you're prepared to be told no, or you're prepared for some sort of disappointment. Like it's not really going to be a disappointment. It'll be more like, okay, I expected this. Okay, so my next move or plan B, I'm not going to wallow and think about how something didn't work. Like, I just feel like you're prepared for whatever you're facing. So you're approaching something like a war, when you go on a battlefield and yeah, you might get killed, but that's not what you're going to focus on. Your focus is just like doing what you need to do and helping, you know, your people. So I don't know what this is exactly, but it's just like that's how you're having to view something. And even if it's just your personal war, you're like, this is my personal war and I'm ready to face it. And definitely looks like you plow right into some sort of combative situation or uncomfortable situation. You know something's going to be uncomfortable, but you place yourself in it, in the middle of it. This is kind of like the battle of the egos too. So something's going on where everybody feels like their opinion matters and everybody is setting some sort of boundaries. I feel though that even though there's a lot of, you know, disruption or friction around you, I still feel like you're going to take the high road. I still feel like you're going to, because you have some sort of insight that other people may not have. So to me, this is saying, hey, you have the ability to tap into higher information, higher resources, higher whatever. You have a bird's eye view of something. You've got a better vantage point. So I feel like, you know, whatever you're getting into, you're going to get out of it. You're going to find your way out of it. If there's been anything going on in regards to dealing with enemies as well, I feel like you're going to crush them. Anybody who's been trying to unfairly compete with you, or, you know, it's just like they're all in your lane. I feel like you're going to crush those people. And I also feel that, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to, you know, have victory in your situation. And there's an opportunity right here for you. And I feel like you're going after it. Matter of fact, there's a couple of opportunities for you. And these opportunities are things that you would be passionate about. Now, you could be headed towards a relationship, and having two new options before you. This could be an opportunity in regards to career. This can even be something silly as arguing about where you're going on vacation. And I just kind of feel like there's these two options, and it doesn't matter the outcome because you like both of the places. So there's no need to fight anymore about whatever was going on. And then speaking of vacation, I do see something in regards to a trip. So some of you may be headed towards some sort of destination, or someone may be getting ready to come visit you, but I feel like you're going to have fun, and I feel like something's going to be very exciting. Also in a love situation, I feel like someone may be coming towards you that had to have courage. I feel like this person had to be brave. I don't know, it's maybe this person was very shy or suffered from some sort of anxieties. And now I feel like because this person is so driven to be with you, that they're willing to put themselves in an uncomfortable position, and offer you, you know, their love. They might offer something else too, but your pick. Maybe you can have both. But yeah, I feel like if you're being pursued, this person had to really push themselves to pursue you. If you drive for a living, watch your temper, because I feel like, or just driving in general, not necessarily for a living, but just while driving, I feel like something's going on where there could be potential road rage. So that's why I'm saying just brace yourself or take the high road in this situation. Let people say what they're going to say. I still feel like there might be like a little scuffing or arguing. Hopefully not scuffing with the vehicles, but you know, just like some words or whatever. But I feel like it's going to stop there. Yeah, it could get worse. It could get worse. Someone could literally be threatening to beat somebody with a bat. Ooh, remember that song from Chicago? I'll beat that with a bat. I'll be. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That was random, but that made me think of that some juke music. I feel like someone is also like doing some yard work. Something about yard work seems significant. I don't know too if that's something that you wanted to do to as far as starting a business. Okay, I feel like you might receive a gift from someone, or an explanation. It could be some sort of certificate or reward at work. If money is owed to you, I feel like you're going to receive it. Also, if there needed to be an apology in a situation, I feel like you're going to get an apology, or there's an exchange of apologies. It's like, okay, I'm sorry for this. Well, I'm sorry for that. So I feel like there's some sort of exchange of apologies. Okay, I'm seeing something going on with work. With work, I feel like somebody might be putting in a 2 weeks notice. And I feel like they're done with it. They're like, I gave it a try. Like, let me put in my 2 weeks notice so they can find somebody else. And I feel like this is a job that was just started. Like you were still learning the basics. Okay, something's going on where it seems like you are having to challenge the law or challenge authorities. I still feel like you would win though. Like something would go in your favor. Also, there could be going on something going on in regards to your car, like making sure that you have an up-to-date plate sticker, or if you have Windows stickers that need to be on a car, or if you need to renew a license or get your certificate. And see, I was saying something about somebody driving for a living, so I am starting to see something about a CDL now. Hopefully someone doesn't lose their right or their driving privileges. Unless it's just someone walking away like, this isn't for me anymore. It does kind of seem like after putting things into perspective, realizing that this something isn't for you anymore, and then you let it go. but it still takes like a lot of courage to up and leave or walk away from something. I feel like something about your life is going to be changed as well, or your routine is changing. Okay, so I'm seeing something about the truth hurting, or someone being honest, and seems like it puts a friendship on hold. I almost get the energy of like, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. But I feel like that is just a temporary loss of emotions or something. I feel like someone is also walking out in the middle of an argument, but more so to keep the peace. Like someone is just like, I need to leave before I do something. So I feel like someone's going to walk away from an intense argument and then address it later when they're calm. Yeah, I feel like someone maybe overreacted because they got into their feelings. Okay, whatever this new opportunity is, I feel like you're going to be suspicious of it for whatever reason. Something's going to seem too good to be true. It just seems like a dream or unrealistic. But this is an opportunity for you to take some sort of a risk. Or an opportunity to help you overcome insecurities and trust issues. If you are led into some sort of relationship with someone, I feel like Spirit is trying to help you, or this person is here to help you start to trust again. I'm also getting something about a family member or something about family. Someone may be suspicious of a pregnancy in the family. Or someone is just like scared to get a pregnancy test. Also in a love situation, I feel like someone's going to be suspicious of whether or not someone wants sex or a real relationship. Okay, so I feel like someone's going to share their feelings with you. Someone might ask you out on a date. If you've been fighting, like I said, I see a reconciliation. Career-wise, I see someone wanting to establish their own business or wanting to do something that they're passionate about at least. Okay, so also in a romantic situation, I'm getting like someone who is wanting to take care of you, wanting to spoil you. They're going to want to consume you. I will say that you're going to need to set boundaries with this person, because they're going to feel like, because they give you so much or take care of you, they're trying to make you codependent on them. So I would say always keep your own money, always be prepared to have to take care of yourself financially or emotionally, whatever the case, because I feel like this person, it's just the way they are, it's just their nature. And it definitely can be a Capricorn. It can also be someone that is an Aries or that has control issues. They're very dominating. This type of connection would work best if you like being submissive, because they're very dominating. This won't work for two people who bump heads unless you're into S&M and being a brat and they're into that too, then it would work. But yeah, if this is two dominating people, it's not going to work. But if one is a sub and one is a dom, then I do feel like this type of dynamic would work. Yeah, I do feel like someone plans on romancing you. This person likes to show love by buying you things or paying for your bills. You know, they just want to take care of you. But like I said, I feel like they want to keep you codependent, depending on them. So yeah. I also feel that something's happening where you are going to be indulging into things that you said you weren't going to, including like your diet. Like you might be like, oh, I said I wasn't going to eat none of this, and here I am eating it. So yeah. All right, let's move on to deck number 2. We have 3 of Blades, 3 of Coins, the Star, the Chariot, the Lovers. Overall energy, 2 of Cups, the Devil, and Ace of Coin. Okay, so overall energy seems to be about some sort of bond or connection that you share with somebody. But this bond can be intense, and it can become codependent or unhealthy if you don't set boundaries. Now, you also may be involved with a Capricorn. Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, or Libra. Yeah. Yeah, so something about this connection, though. Okay. I feel like you are also putting yourself in a situation where you know it's a risk or it's dangerous. Maybe you are discovering that you're drawn to danger. I'm just looking at how he knows, he's aware that he's going down the wrong way. And looking back to kind of like say, are you sure? Or is this fun? Like, I just kind of feel like someone is like, okay, I know what I'm involved in. I know this is dangerous. But I'm going anyway. So I feel like there's someone that you're bonding with, but their lifestyle might even be dangerous. I don't know. I see money, but for some reason I viewed this as like a lot of IDs, and I feel like maybe someone has a lot of identities, whether or not mentally, or they like to collect people's identities, people's information and IDs. This person maybe smokes for a living. There's a raven. Is that a raven or a crow? Just still seems like it's a reminder of death. Like this person is dangerous, and also it can be karmic. I'm gonna say karmic doesn't always mean toxic. Yeah, karmic doesn't always mean toxic, but it does indicate that there's like some sort of heaviness to this connection. And it's probably going to be difficult. It can be difficult and hard to break from. This person is going to bring out your bad habits. Also, career-wise, I feel like there may be some sort of new job that you have, and you're making money, but you feel bound to it, or you feel like, maybe it's trapped. It's weird because I feel like you like it, but at the same time, it's something about it that feels like you're stuck or like you don't have a choice. Someone also may work in construction, or be it like a builder, or someone's like really handy with their hands. Could be a mechanic, or someone also could be a driver, or does deliveries or something of that sort. You also just might have love or romance on the mind. Now, see, that person is dangerous. Like, I feel like something's going to happen where you end up getting hurt and asking, why you did something. But the crazy thing is that you're willing to go at it again. You're like, oh, we just needed some space. Like, I'm good, and I feel like you want to jump right back into it. I feel like something is also just the beginning. Like you've only seen a tip of the iceberg. This is also telling me that in regards to a love situation, you probably have an ex that is coming back around, or that you may end up getting involved with. Something also could start off as long distance if it's not an ex. It may just be that this is a long distance relationship and it hurts. You knew getting involved with this person that it wouldn't be easy because it's long distance, but you did it anyway. So now it hurts whenever you guys have to, separate. They have to go back to their home state or you. So that may also be the difficult part of it. Yeah, because I'm seeing like trying to figure out how do we make this work. Like I'm over here, you're over there. What are we going to do? How are we going to bridge this gap? And so I feel like you guys are needing to find a solution. I see trips being planned, like something may start off like that, having to organize a trip or visitations. But it's something that is going to be a long process. Now, too, you have the star out. So this is telling me that, this is some sort of wish fulfillment or something that you prayed for. And this is the universe like responding to whatever it is that you prayed for. And even if this is not like a love relationship, it could be that you found your dream job, but that means you got to travel for it. Or someplace at a distance, or maybe you even had to relocate, but this is your dream job. So the universe is like, hey, this is what you asked for. This is what you were praying about. And we're giving it to you. I feel like the thing that you desire is, you know, is far away, but within reach. Like, I feel like it is also with the wishful thinking, like it can work. But whatever this is, it's like you just need to be willing, or both parties need to be willing to make it work. Now, something else is going on where it feels like you may be helping people in need or sharing things with people, even if it's just sharing information. It just looks like you're trying to help people. So you might find yourself being very helpful or generous. And then also you get the same in return. People are also going to be generous or helpful with you. I feel too, if like you've been looking for work, there's somebody that can help you, or someone who's willing to help you, or someone who wants to take you in. They're like, no, come work at my company. I told them about you already. Like, somebody can hook you up. Some of you are going to be blessed with a new car. I don't know what your situation is, but I don't know if you're having a problem with affording it financially, or if something's wrong with your credit. Whatever the issue is, it looks like someone's going to be willing to give you a chance. They're like, oh, well, you know, how much you working with? Okay, we'll take that. Or maybe somebody unexpectedly is going to give you some money, or has an old car that's just been sitting in the garage they don't use anymore, and they give it to you. So if transportation or travel is a issue for you, I feel like somebody's going to help you. I'm getting to the energy of just being completely free and not caring about what people say or think. I feel like you're going to be very expressive with your thoughts and feelings. I also feel that you're going to be protected. You've got some important transits coming up, or like these moments in your life are standing out. I feel like you need to check and see what house, if you know your birth chart, check what house Capricorn is in, what house Aquarius is in, Cancer, and Gemini. I feel like those houses are being activated in your life right now. Your Capricorn house, Aquarius house, Cancer house, and Gemini house. So if you know your birth time, you should know which house that is in. And I feel like those are things that you're needing to pay attention to. So let's say, for instance, you have Capricorn in the 10th house. Maybe your career is being highlighted, or your reputation or your status is being highlighted. Let's say Gemini is your 7th house. Then something about relationships are being highlighted, not just romantic relationships, but relationships with all people. But and then with it being Gemini, that plays into a factor. So something about communication, maybe how you communicate in your relationships. So, you know, just kind of check your astrology houses for information. I feel too like, you know, you are going to find yourself at a crossroads, and you're getting ready to make some sort of decision that's going to alter your destiny or the path that you were on, because it's like something is just like popping up, and the universe is like, choose your destiny. Like, do you want to continue on this path, or do you want to go ahead and take this option that's being offered to you at this time? So something's happening where I feel like you get to choose or you get to decide. If you were in a relationship, I feel like someone is coming into your life unexpectedly, some sort of free spirit that kind of awakens something within you and causes you to question the relationship that you're in. Let's say you don't necessarily break up and go with the new person, but at least they cause you to have some sort of realization about your current relationship. Maybe you still end up walking away from the current relationship, not necessarily for that person, but they made you realize that, hey, I think I need to let this go. I do feel like there's someone in your life that is like your twin, but they also can be like your shadow twin. They bring out your highlights, and then they bring the good parts of you, and then they also bring out the bad parts of you. And I feel like it's your responsibility to master these two energies that they bring out of you. Learn something about balance and moderation. They're helping you with that. Also, it could just be two separate individual people that you make a decision. It's like, do you go with this person that is more like a twin soul, or do you go with the person that is dangerous and fun? Like something's going on with that. I feel like it could be a merge. Like someone has the ability to bring out all these sides of you, or they reflect different layers of your personality. That's all they are, is just like a mirror for you to see. Now also, because I see some, separative energies, it is possible that somebody pops up into your life and, you end up walking away from whoever you're with, or you are the catalyst for someone's separation. Also, maybe you just started a job and then out the blue, some other company calls you and you're like, oh wait, I think I'd rather do this, but that means I gotta let this new job go that I just started. It's your choice. You don't have to, but I just feel like you're gonna be faced with some options or choices, important choices too. So it's clarified by Three of Swords again. An Eight of Cups. So someone is walking away from something to find something new. You may feel like something isn't for you anymore. This neighborhood isn't for you. This relationship isn't for you. This job isn't for you. Someone has been pretending to be happy, or covering up their feelings, or distracting themselves. But I feel like someone can no longer continue to distract themselves. And I feel like they're going to go ahead and separate themselves from something that isn't making them happy anymore. Now, also, I feel like someone has been indirectly communicating with you that they miss you. Maybe dreams. Yeah. I feel like someone is trying to get your attention in a way that is clever or slick. I see something about a friend request. Okay, so especially if you blocked someone, I feel like this person is pretending they created another profile and they're hoping that you accept their friend request, or they're just following you, as a random person just to continue to see, what's going on in your life. But I feel like this person misses you. And this can be reversed. This can be something that you are doing. The number 33 may be significant as well. Oh yeah, someone definitely wants to work something out with you, or wants to establish a bond or establish some sort of trust with you. This is something past. So someone does want a do-over. Could be a fire sign, earth sign, or air sign. I also feel like someone else has been involved in your love life, either trying to bring two people together or having to decide between, multiple people. I also feel like somebody's been watching and reporting back. Yeah. I also feel that you may need to cut certain people out of your relationship or not tell them things about your life, because I feel like they might cause a problem. You might feel like you can trust all your information to this one particular person, but I feel like they always cause a problem because they know too much of your business, or they have like opinions that just rub you the wrong way. I do feel though that someone is getting ready to take some sort of a risk to be with you or get your attention. Someone's going to make themselves uncomfortable. Okay, I feel like if someone is offering to do something nice for you, you're going to be suspicious of them. Also, because this is like somebody is reading your mind. So I feel like you don't trust someone because it feels like they're prying on your life. You're like, I know they just read my mind, or they're looking at my information. I feel like you're suspicious of someone, honestly, because of a telepathic connection. But it makes you a little paranoid because it's like someone's just calling you out the blue. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. And it's like, how did you know that I was thinking about that? I feel like you're very suspicious, but it is some sort of telepathy. I feel like you're also going to be cheering somebody up who's sad or depressed about something. You're using your time and energy to uplift this person or give them encouragement. Somebody's actions also might take you by surprise. I also feel like the truth is like really eye-opening. You also may be surprised to find out how deeply you impacted someone's life. Or let's say, going back to that job situation, let's say you started a job and you only been there for like a month or two and you decide to let it go. I feel like your coworkers and the managers would be devastated. I feel like they found a real gem and they would be like, are you serious? I feel like that you would really crush them if you decided to leave, and you might be thinking in your head like it's just a part-time job or it's just whatever. But to them, it was really a big deal. It was important. Yeah. Some of you are going to come to the realization that what you need or what you desire in a relationship is an emotional bond or connection. Like, and maybe I know everybody was saying, well, why wouldn't you want that? But I really feel like maybe you thought something else was more important, or you thought you could do without something. And then it just kind of hits you like, no, like I need a bond. I need to bond with this person. I need this person to be someone I could trust. I need this to be my best friend. I need, blah, you know, whatever. So I feel like you end up going towards the person that you feel an emotional connection to. Because you could have been in a relationship for practical reasons. Or you could have been at a job for practical reasons, and you're like, nah, I gotta believe in what I'm doing. And it's funny too, even like with a car, when you're shopping for a car, you know how some people try to push you to just get anything you can afford. And you're like, I don't care, you know, I gotta have this, I gotta bond with my car. Like, I'm not feeling a bond. Like, I feel like something's going on where you need to feel like a bond or a connection to whether it's a person or something material. Okay, it also looks like if you're trying to keep your distance from somebody, I don't know, I feel like it's getting to you. Or maybe you had to distance yourself because of some sort of tension. So you distanced yourself and chose not to say what you could have said. I do see someone trying to either help you fix your relationship. So someone is acting like a mediator, or someone is acting like a mediator by trying to introduce you to somebody new. Okay, so the Lovers is actually indicating that there's an issue with communication. There's telepathy between two people, but that's not enough. I feel like there's still too much indirect communication or miscommunication. People doing things out of spite or doing things because they're hurt instead of showing how they truly feel. I feel like somebody is getting upset because they're like, I'm trying to show you that I'm sorry, but you're not accepting my apology, or why won't you accept my apology? And I feel, again, because it's indirect or secretive, like somebody needs to approach you directly instead of guessing. It's like telepathy and mind reading, that's not exactly the same thing. You know, so I feel like there's an issue there, and someone is kind of like, you should be able to read my mind, and it's just like, well, I could tell something's off, but I don't know exactly what's wrong. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of conversation instead of assuming that someone knows why you aren't talking to them, or vice versa. All right, so let's look at deck number 3. We have the Devil, Strength, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. No, it's a page. The Moon. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Okay. I feel like you guys have been focusing on your finances, focusing on your health. I feel like you've also been just like saving up your money. I also feel like you've been slowly building like an empire, or slowly building or putting together like a business plan or something. Something has taken like a long time to put into place, but I feel like it's happening. It's also possible that a couple is planning on making some sort of purchase, especially if it's going to be like a new home. It could just be redecorating, or it could be planning to go on vacation. But I feel like there is a couple that is planning on something. Creatively, I feel like you guys have been writing. It's something that you've been putting your passion into on a daily basis. You also may be getting paid for something that you love to do. Like that opportunity is there. Something's going on in regards to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this person is planning on something long-term with you, whether it's business related or romantic. I feel like this water sign is watching you and wanting to work with you or wanting to build with you. I'm also getting Leo and Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. Again, something's going on where something will consume you if you let it. Like you're having to set boundaries either at work or with a person. If this is a relationship, definitely seems like there's some sort of heavy energy to it. This person is more than likely some manifestation of your taboos or fetishes or desires of some sort. So I feel like you're dealing with temptation. I also feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot of research on the occult, but the dark side of it, especially with the incident with Astral World. I kind of feel like that's making a lot of people like look more into what really happened, trying to unearth dark secrets about the entertainment business. So I feel like something has piqued your curiosity. Now, this looks too like whatever is tempting you, you're trying to control it or resist it. Something may also just be within you, like you are dealing with some sort of demons and you have been managing these demons, but every now and then it feels like those demons want to unleash. So you might need to put yourself in check to see which little demon inside of you wants to act up so you can, you know, transmute that energy. Also, I also see this as Saturn energy, which also makes me think of your root chakra, things dealing with this material realm. So your sense of security may be threatened, or maybe something needs attention. Are your finances okay? You know, have you been floating too high up in the clouds? Do you need to be grounded? Like something's going on with the root chakra that you need to focus on. It either needs attention, maybe it's overactive, underactive, blocked, but pay attention to it, figure it out. Health wise, I say pay attention to your feet. Something could be going on with your feet. Maybe circulation. Yeah. And there could be something going on health wise in regards to your intake of something. Something may be too much, or is getting high or spiking. I feel too like those of you that are stubborn, there may be someone around you that knows how to tame you, or there's someone that you deal with and they're usually like a wild card, but around you they seem to tame that inner beast. And then it's funny too, when I see the strength and the devil come out together, it always makes me think of like Beauty and the Beast. So it could be a situation where you are with this wild card, and you may be coming off as the one who purifies them or knows how to nurture them and get them to control that energy. Now, also be careful of someone that is being manipulative or very depressed. Someone may need to stay up with their medications, or they might need to eat the right foods to help their something in regards to their mental health, mental or emotional health. Because if you are someone that is more into holistic medications, like I don't know if you can treat certain emotional disorders with, I would think that you could, since everything is of this earth. But you know, I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to ever tell anybody to go off their medication. But something could be going on where if someone does come off their medications, then, you know, this happens. Mood swings, depression, that beast comes out. So I feel like maybe someone is needing to take their meds so that they can stay calm, or what do you call it? Just kind of temper that energy, stabilize it. Okay, something may end up giving you a lot of anxiety, and this anxiety may be manifesting in nightmares, night terrors, what do you call it? Sleep paralysis. Yeah. Something could be coming out at night or bothering you at night, like your subconscious is trying to tell you something. Also, if you are restricting yourself from something that is normal or needed, I feel like that also can trigger something emotional, some sort of emotional imbalance. Also, the heart chakra may be spinning or needs attention. I'm mentioned Leo. I don't know if I said Aries and Sagittarius as well. May have something to do with your life. I feel like a fire sign actually may trigger your anxieties. I feel like there needs to be some sort of healing in regards to someone's abandonment or trust issues. Somebody could have been your parent in a previous life and abandoned you, but now they're your lover in this life, and you know, you can feel that same energy. Okay, so the devil is indicating that you have some sort of karmic debt that needs to be fulfilled or needs to be balanced. Something's imbalanced. So you could have a soul contract with someone, and when it gets really intense, you know, you have to ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning from this? You know, you're going to have to ask yourself so that you can, because when you understand your inner self, that is what helps you break free from certain uncomfortable boundaries that are weighing you down or holding you back. So it's better just to ask yourself, what are you supposed to be learning from something? You may have a soul contract with both a water sign and an earth sign. Also could be Libra. It seems like you keep trying to escape a situation, but then you swing back, or you're having to, something is repetitious. Okay, that is to ingrain something in your memory. Especially the moon holds your memories. So there's something that you should never forget so that you don't have to go through this again. And I feel like that is also why you're having to repeat something. See, now I'm seeing this as somebody writing something on a board over and over again. Something has been repetitious. It's been some sort of pattern or ongoing pattern. And it also could be to help you remember something. Remember. But I really feel like something is a lesson. It's an ongoing lesson. Or this is part of your destiny while you're here. Yeah. I'm just looking at how this person seems stuck. It's just like you can't leave until you figure it out, until you unlock the code, until whatever. So there's something that you need to understand or figure out. Maybe you keep trying to leave. And let's say it is, again, some sort of unhealthy situation where you feel like you know you're not meant to be with someone who is toxic. And I'm not saying that this is toxic, but just in case it is, then you're going to have to find a different way to heal the cord that is attached to this person. Like I've mentioned it before, a lot of times, you know, you just keep having to do cord cutting, and it works temporarily, and then something happens again, or the energy is back. Sometimes you just have to take a different approach. Like instead of trying to disconnect, maybe praying for that person to have clarity so they will get out of your energy. Someone is also like sexually frustrated. Their sexual needs aren't being fulfilled. Someone is sexually repressed. Now, you know, I don't blame you if you're, you know, just like holding on because you're waiting for the right person, but it's still affecting you. You might need to figure out other ways to release that energy or neutralize that energy. If this is about being in a relationship and, you know, your needs aren't being fulfilled, but it's something that maybe you want to do, but you don't talk about it because maybe you feel like it's taboo or whatever. I feel like something is being repressed. Now, depending on what it is, I'm not being supportive of everything. But, you know, I'm just saying that maybe you're needing to figure out how to express that energy. Now, I did get an unusual situation where it looks like maybe someone is holding back intentionally to build up tension. Oh my God, yeah, there's a lot of frustration and tension. It's giving you anxiety. You might be having crazy dreams. Maybe it feels like you're being watched at night. Okay, something about, I feel like there are two soulmates or two people who are actually wanting to be together, but they are suppressing those desires or those thoughts or those emotions. And it's just like building up and becoming, it's boiling over. It's boiling over. So, and it does look like you're trying to channel the energy or manifest it into something else, or maybe you're trying to manifest communication or bring in someone new into your life. But, you know, I just feel like whatever you're repressing is making it worse. I do feel like you're going to have patience. I feel like for some of you, you have someone lurking. They're going to surprise you. This person may send you some sort of invite. Or again, it could be something like a request, like a friend request. I feel like whoever is lurking, they want to share something with you. They want to share a secret with you. They're having a hard time doing it. And this person's getting very nervous and very emotional every time they think about it. You also may be bringing out a side of this person that they've never seen or experienced, but the same for you. It's mutual. Either way, anytime I see, you know, cards indicating a lot of emotion, I feel like you guys are meant, if you're going to be together, if you're going to, it's like you guys are meant to learn how to work through trust issues and abandonment issues, because I feel like that may be some sort of ongoing pattern that you have to keep repeating. So I feel like you guys are put together to learn how to trust each other. You both mirror each other's insecurities and each other's desires here. Yeah. So that is basically all the messages that I have for you guys, but hopefully something resonates. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you for watching. Sending you love and grace.